Let's have a talk. 1. Is there much pollution where you live? Yes, of course, I am currently living in Ho Chi Minh City, one of the most developed and bustling cities in Vietnam. Many people have gravitated to this city to live and build manufacturing factories. It's noticeable that exhaust fumes from moving vehicles and CO2 emissions from factories are the leading causes of poor air quality. 2. Do you take an interest in nature? Sure. I lived in the country with my family when I was a little girl, so I had many opportunities to commune with the natural environment. Even though I have moved to the city now and don't get back to nature as often as before, but I am still into the natural world so much and do everything I can to protect it. 3. Are residents in your town good at recycling waste? According to my observations, the people around me do not have the habit of recycling waste. They throw trash everywhere, and most domestic as well as industrial waste is incinerated for the sake of convenience. Let's tell me a story. Describe an environmental problem in your hometown. Well, I come from HCM City, and I have lived there all my life. Actually, there are a number of environmental contamination problems in this city, especially air pollution. From my point of view, overpopulation and the unplanned industrialization of this city are the two main causes of poor air quality. More and more people are flocking there in search of job opportunities. This means there are always a large number of vehicles on the road every day, and they continuously release a lot of emissions into the environment. Besides that, to save costs, many manufacturing plants still do not have a reasonable waste treatment system, and most business owners choose to burn waste instead of recycling them, causing a significant increase in CO2 emissions. As a consequence, the number of urban dwellers suffering from pneumonia or other respiratory diseases has been quickly growing in recent years. However, I believe there are still some possible measures that can help improve air quality in urban areas like Ho Chi Minh City. For example, the government can promote urbanization so that young people can have good job opportunities in their own hometowns and limit the population explosion in big cities. In addition, the government should also enact strict laws to deal with cases of excessive emissions released by manufacturing plants. Speaking, Part 3. 1. What do you think is the main danger the world faces in terms of the environment? Well, I suppose climate change would be the most severe environmental problem that humanity is facing. We're experiencing long summer heat waves that lead to prolonged droughts every summer. In addition to that, unstable climate causes rising sea levels, and therefore flash floods occur more frequently. These consequences inflict enormous damage to people and property. 2. In which way do people damage our planet? Human beings have triggered a number of environmental problems during the last several decades. By dumping waste indiscriminately, they cause water pollution that occurs in many places. In addition to that, the constructions of numerous factories and the intensity of vehicles contaminate air, which leads to air pollution. Also, humans damage our planet through their small habits. For example, people nowadays usually use disposable items like disposable plastic containers or spoons instead of recycled ones, which adversely affects the environment. 3. What is the most serious environmental problem we are facing? I would say deforestation. The recent forest fire in Amazon, which receives lots of public attention, has proven that deforestation is extremely dangerous and will have lasting consequences. The Brazilian government, who encourages farmers to cut down trees, is single-handedly destroying one of the most important lungs of our planet. 4. What will happen if people do not solve this problem? Both human and animals will be in deep water if the problem is not solved. While terrestrial animals will lose their habitats, humans will not have enough fresh air to breathe and become prone to many respiratory diseases.